All right, here we are in the mountains. Against my better judgment, going on your first quest. Well, you're still going to have to take your math wizard lessons. So today, we're going to be talking about rounding. In math, like in magic, it's important to be exact. When mathematicians do math, they make sure that they know a lot about numbers so that they know if their answers make sense. Rounding is a way for us to know a lot about numbers and make good guesses about what the answers to problems should be so that we know if we have a smart answer. We're going to talk about some strategies for rounding and how mathematicians round over the next couple of days while we're in this terrible place. Let's start with our first problem, which says to round 14,500 to the nearest 1,000. To start off, we're going to write out the number 14,500, and we're going to ask ourselves, how many thousands does this number have? Because we're rounding to the nearest thousands place. Well, it has a 4 in the thousands place. But really, we can also think of this as having not just 4 thousands, but 14 thousands, because we want to start from how many it has, 14,000 on a number line, 14,000, and we want to go up 1,000, because we're trying to decide, are we going to go back down to the 14,000 that we had, or up to the next 1,000, which would be not 14, but 15,000. 14 and 15,000. Our very next step is to ask ourselves, what number comes exactly in the middle of these two numbers? Well, hopefully a trick that you've picked up on by now is that halfway means changing the next digit to a 5. So we would have 14,500. And we can check our answer here by saying we know that 500 is halfway to 1,000, halfway to the next 1,000. 14,500 is halfway, the same way that 145 would be halfway between 140 and 150. Now we have to place this number that we're trying to round on the number line. Well, this one's pretty easy because we've already written it. It is this number here. It is 14,500. And we have a special rule if it hits on that halfway point. It's exactly just as close to 15,000 as it is to 14,000. And the rule is that we round up. We're going to go ahead and go up to the nearest 1,000. So when we round 14,500 to the nearest 1,000, the answer that we get is 15,000. That is the next closest number of thousands. You'll have to forgive me. I'm using my finger to draw today since I left my pen back in my tower. Let's try the same thing with 14,990. With 14,990, we can say it's also going to fit on this same exact number line, 14,990, that's not my best 9, is going to fit on this number line. It has 14 thousands in it, so the next number of thousands would be 15,000. 14,000, though, isn't going to fall in the middle. It's going to fall right here, almost all the way to 15,000. It's only 10 away from 15,000. Which means that we're going to round up. If it's between 14,500, the halfway point, and 15,000, we're going to round up to that 15,000. 14,990 is much closer to 15,000 than it is to 14,000. Let's try this one, 14,335. Where would this number be placed? Well, this number, we can see here, this 3 in the hundreds place is less than that 5 in halfway 14,500. So this number is going to be placed right about here. Anything below 14,500 is going to round down. Go down, it is closer to the 14,000 than it is to the 15,000. So this number is going to round to 14,000. That is the nearest thousands place. Try some of these on your own and stay warm. I brought hot hands, and no, I'm not sharing with you.